For many decades, Indian businesses and Indian business owners focused on product selling. This is particularly pertaining to B2B business, and the focus was on product selling. However, if the products are not sufficiently differentiated in the market, then product selling affected businesses. In a way, the first one is the constant pressure to sell the product. Second is the constant pressure about the price and profitability. The third one is the constant pressure of retaining the business or chance of losing the business at any moment. And that put businesses as well as business owners on firefighting mode, and the price or the profitability was always a challenge. And to compensate that, they have to constantly push sales turnover. Therefore, the businesses followed transaction oriented sales approach, or the approach of constantly increasing volume of business and not focusing on what their products or service do really for their customers and what their customers really think about them and their products. However, in the present scenario, when marketing has changed drastically and the access to global market becomes very easy, the business owners as well as businesses in India must change their approach towards selling and doing business. The most important aspect is to bring that sustainability in the business model so that there is a sufficient profitability to invest in product development as well as people development. And the real aspect or the approach towards that is shifting from product selling to value creation. And the value creation is not only about the consultative approach or product solution oriented approach towards sales. It is not about solving problems but creating and managing customers' perception about you as well as your products and services. And that will differentiate you from others. And that requires a totally different approach towards sales as well as doing business. And it starts with first communicating. Communicating in a way that gives clear message and understanding to customer about why they should buy from you and do business with you. The second most important aspect is about creating that customer experience that develop some bond with your organization. And the third most important aspect is all about also culture of the organization, values of the organization, and how the organization as a whole is perceived in the market. The organizations as well as business owners who don't shift from product selling or transaction oriented sales approach towards value creation will lose in the new business environment. They need to think about the new approach, train the sales people as well as themselves to communicate the value to customers and giving them the reason to buy and creating that perception in the market that will make customer to do business with them at their price. And this is the need of the hour. And the business owners must shift towards new approach of value creation. The technology is also supporting value creation. The business environment is supporting value creation. It is the time to shift towards new way of selling and creating the organization where customers prefer to do business.